Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're not just going to go over some boring old grammar rule. Nope, we are going to unlock a communication superpower, the present perfect tense. You'll see how getting this one thing down can totally change how you talk about your experiences.
Okay, so take a look at these two sentences on the screen. I mean, they look almost exactly the same, right? There's just one tiny little word that's different. But get this, one of those sentences means you're probably still stuck outside your door, totally locked out, right this second. That's the kind of power we're talking about. And by the end of this, you'll know exactly which one it is. So what is the big secret here? Well, it all boils down to one simple idea. You see, the present perfect isn't really about the past. Think of it more like a special kind of bridge. A bridge that connects something that happened in the past directly to what's happening in the present moment. It links two completely different worlds of time. And this definition, it just hits the nail on the head. It links a past action to its relevance or result in the present. Okay, let's just zero in on that word relevance. That is everything. The action might have happened in the past, but the consequence of that action, its importance, is being felt right now. That's our bridge in action.
Okay, so we get what this thing does, but how do we actually, build this awesome time-traveling bridge? Well, the good news is it's actually super simple. There's a three-part formula that's going to work for you pretty much every single time. Let's break it down.
And here it is. Simple as 1, 2, 3. First, you start with your subject. Who or what is doing the thing. Second, you pop in one of our magic words, have or has. And just a little heads up, remember we use has for he, she, or it. And finally, step 3, you finish it off with a past participle. Now, a lot of the time, this is just the verb with ed on the end, but sometimes it's one of those weird ones you just have to remember, like seen or eaten.
All right, so now that we know how to build it, let's get to the fun part. How do we use it? This grammar superpower of yours really has two main jobs that it can do for you. Let's get into them.
So the first job is all about unfinished business. We're talking about actions that kicked off sometime in the past, but, and this is the important part, they are still going on right now. They haven't stopped. For example, he has played that video game since noon. So does that mean he's done playing? Absolutely not. It means he started at noon, and if you were to walk into his room at this very moment, yup, he is still playing. The action is continuing right into the present. See? And now for the second job. This one is for actions that are totally, completely finished. They're over, but they have a really important result that's affecting things now. The focus isn't on the action itself anymore. It's all about the consequence in the present. Check out this example. I have finished my homework. Is the homework doing still happening? Nope, that's over. It's in the past. But what's the present result? Well, it means I'm free. I can go hang out with my friends, I can watch a movie, whatever. That past action created a brand new situation for me in the present. Makes sense, right?
So you might be wondering, how do I know when it's the right time to use this tense? Well, lucky for us, there are some secret clue words that often pop up alongside the present perfect. You can think of them as little signals telling you, hey, it's time to build a bridge.
Here are some of the big ones. You've got words like for and since. Those are fantastic clues for job number 1, the continuing actions. Like, I have lived here for 10 years. And then you have words like already, yet, and just. They're perfect for job number 2, pointing to those recent results, like she has just left. And there you have it. You now have the blueprint for this powerful communication tool. The most important thing isn't just knowing the rules, it's feeling confident enough to actually go out and use your new superpower. So let's do a super quick review to lock it all in. So let's just burn these key ideas into our brains. First, remember the present perfect is a bridge. Its whole purpose is to connect the past to right now. Second, the formula couldn't be easier. It's just subject plus have or has plus the past participle. And third, it has two main jobs, talking about unfinished stuff or talking about finished stuff that has a result now. And that's pretty much a wrap from me. But really, this is where the real work and the fun begins for you. So let me ask you, using our new superpower, what is one thing you have learned today that's going to change the way you speak English? Really think about it, and then go start using that new power of yours